So real quick before I get into the video, I just want to say that I'm going to be doing another deck giveaway. So if you're interested in winning a deck, all you have to do is like this video and follow me on Twitter. The link is going to be in the description box. And then by the time I do my next upload, you guys should know who won the deck giveaway. So to start off the trick, I'm just going to mix up the deck. And if you want to see another performance of this trick, go ahead and check out TheRussianGenius. His channel is really cool. I recommend you do that. But anyways, here is the trick. So let's say I shuffled up the pack, and as you can see here, I actually have a prediction set off to the side. So I'm going to have you select any card, and all you have to do is tell me when to stop as I'm riffling down the deck. So go ahead, say stop. It doesn't matter what card you pick. So let's say stop here. Okay, you could have picked any card in the deck, completely random. Looks like you picked the 7 of diamonds. So let's see if my prediction was right. So as you can see here, I have a little bit of a mess, but what I'm going to do is take this lighter over here, and just like this, I should be able to reveal your card, the 7 of diamonds. So I hope you guys like the trick and want to learn how to do it. Don't forget to stick around for the tutorial. Alright, so here's how you guys can do the trick. The first thing you want to do is get a regular pen like this. Okay, this is a completely working pen, it's completely normal. And then the only downside of this trick is that it actually requires a gimmick. But technically, this isn't really a gimmick. This is actually, if you can see here, it says the Frixion Pilot pens. Okay, just look this up, search this up in Google, and this is what you'll find. Basically, these are just erasable pens. Okay, so you can write with them, and then you can erase it with this little end here. But the cool thing is that if you put this ink under any heat, like let's say a lighter or something like that, the ink will actually disappear. So these aren't necessarily made just for like magic or anything. This is actually just a regular pen. But anyways, you're going to need one of these. So what you want to do is take one of these types of pens, these Pilot Frixions, and you want to take it as the same color as your real pen. So at this point, what you want to do is you want to write the name of one card that you want to force on the spectator. So the name of the card you're going to write with the regular pen. So you're going to take this pen and let's just say the 7 of diamonds. So you write it 7 and you write of diamonds like that. So at this point, this is not going to be erased from the heat. So you take your the Pilot Frixion thing and you just start making squiggly lines all around it like this. So what you want to do is just make the other ink and the other writing just kind of blend in. So these are just random lines you're making, and I won't go too crazy just for the purposes of the tutorial, but you just want to make sure that the letters and the numbers, the number here kind of blends in with this blue stuff, so when the spectator sees it, they're not, they can't see the prediction already on it. So you kind of do this enough, and you don't want to hand this out too much for inspection, because obviously you can kind of pick out where it says the 7 of diamonds. So you just kind of fold this up. You can have this in your pocket, or you can have the spectator hold on to it, but just don't let him see it. Don't let him really look at all the squiggly lines or whatnot. So you fold it up, and then what you want to do is get the card that you're forcing to the top of the deck. So I believe it's in here somewhere. So you just want to take the card that you're forcing, and you bring that to the top of the deck, and you're going to have it here. Okay. And at the beginning of the trick, you don't really want the spectator to shuffle the deck. You just want to maintain that card on top. So make sure when you're doing a riffle shuffle, you're just kind of leaving their card on top. You can do it a few times. I did it about twice, I think, in the performance, but you can mix it up a little bit. And then if you want, you can do a false cut, but it's completely up to you. And then at this point, the card is still on top of the deck, and all you want to do is the slip force, and I actually went over that in a previous video, so I'm going to leave the link up on the screen, because if I go over it on this video, this video might get too long. So check the link out if you don't know how to do it. But basically, the card's on top, the spectator is going to say stop wherever they want. You force the card, you push it off. Okay, you tell the spectator that it's a completely random selection, and they hold on to it, they look at it, they see that it is the 7 of diamonds, and at this point you can open up the selection or the prediction and kind of show it to them just briefly, and then they get a decent look at it, and then there obviously is just the scribbles. So what you want to do is have a lighter or something in your back pocket, one of those little those little clip lighters, or you can just have one of these. And all you want to do is just put the flame right below the paper. So it doesn't really have to be touching it. You just want to make it hot enough so the ink disappears. So you put it behind it like this, and that will make the ink disappear. And it looks really cool from the front like that. And the only thing that's left is the regular ink from the other pen. So this is the trick, guys. I hope you guys like it. And as always, thanks for watching.